There's several reasons why a facility might reach out to us for optimization services. Sometimes they have reached a maturity point where they've plateaued and they aren't able to get some maybe fresh ideas, fresh programming to help get them over that next operational milestone. Other times they're actually underperforming, so they're not achieving the goals that they had originally set out for. And sometimes it's just for ease of ownership. And so what's really important is that when we come into a venue, one of the things that we like to say is inquiry before advocacy. Before we go in and try to communicate to someone what they should do to achieve their desired outcomes, we really ask a lot of questions, we gather a lot of data, because at the end of the day, if we're going to help make this change and impact this change, it has to be the end outcome and the goals that the client wants.
Our optimization services are a procession and progression of evaluating the way that a venue is currently operating. What we do is partner with, it's not an audit, we partner with the existing management team, the facility owners, to learn about how that venue is performing and how it's being operated. It starts with a strategic planning session in which we'll evaluate and look at programming, operational processes, certainly financial performance. And what we do then is we'll evaluate that against some of our benchmarks, and we'll bring in some of our very best subject matter experts relative to food and beverage, sponsorship, programming, and other sorts of activities that are important and unique to that particular destination.
Also really look at the physical structure, understand any capital improvements, repairs that might be beneficial to the project, and certainly get a lot of time with the staff and the ownership and the leadership who essentially is the client for us. Through those conversations, our goal is really to find as much as we can out about the current reality of the facility so that we can come back with a really good optimization plan. What that plan typically consists of is a pro forma, that's the financial roadmap to how we can improve performance of the venue, as well as a timeline, which are the actionable steps to make those financial impacts in the facility operation.
And what we want to do is provide the optimal outcome for the guests, the users, while driving the best financial performance for the venue. So our team will come back with recommendations and suggestions that will allow those venues to execute and implement them into their ongoing daily operations to drive the very best outcomes they can.